Hi everyone, I am Radhakrishna, lecturer in physics, Beaviraj College, Bhimavaram. Welcome to this video lecture on undamped, damped and forced oscillations and coupled oscillations. In this video lecture, first of all, I would like to explain undamped oscillations or simple harmonic motion, simple oscillator, equation of motion and its solution of motion of simple oscillator and physical characteristics of simple harmonic oscillator. Motion. Motion is relative. If a particle or a body is said to be in motion, that means there is a change in position of the particle or body when compared with its surroundings and time. There are three types of motion. They are linear motion or translated motion, circular motion or rotatory motion, vibratory motion or oscillatory motion. First, vibratory motion or oscillatory motion. The to and fro motion of a particle about a mean position is called vibratory motion or oscillatory motion or harmonic motion. The motion is simple harmonic if the acceleration of the particle is always directed towards a fixed point and the acceleration is proportional to displacement but opposite in direction, then the motion of the body is said to be simple harmonic motion. Simple harmonic motion is defined as the motion of an oscillatory particle which is acted upon by a restraining force which is directly proportional to the displacement but opposite to it in direction. Examples: the motion of simple pendulum, the motion of the prongs of a tuning fork, the vertical oscillations of a loaded spring, the to and fro motion of a piston of an engine. The motion is said to be simple harmonic only if the amplitude of the motion is constant with time. If the amplitude of the motion decreases gradually with time, then the motion is not simple harmonic, that is damped harmonic motion. In this case, the amplitude is constant with time. A particle executing simple harmonic motion is called simple harmonic oscillator or simple oscillator or damped oscillator. It is defined as when a particle or a body moves such that its acceleration is always directed towards a fixed point and varies directly as its distance from that point, the particular body is said to be simple harmonic motion and is called simple harmonic oscillator or undamped oscillator. This can be simply explained as a particle or a body executing simple harmonic motion is called simple harmonic oscillator or simple oscillator or undamped oscillator. The equation of motion of simple oscillator. Consider a particle P of mass m executing SHM about equilibrium position O or mean position O along x-axis. Let x be the displacement of P from O at any instant of time t. Then according to definition of simple harmonic motion, the restraining force acting on the particle P is given by F is proportional to minus x or F is equal to minus k into x. That is the equation 1. Here, Newton's indicates the restraining force and displacement are opposite in direction and k is a proportional constant called force constant which is defined as the force per unit displacement. According to Newton's second law, the restraining force on mass m produces an acceleration d6 by d square in the mass. Therefore, restraining force F is equal to mass into acceleration, that is f is equal to m into d square by d square, that is equation 2. From equations 1 and 2, we get m into d square by d square is equal to minus kx, or d square by d square is equal to minus k by m into x. Let us put k by m is equal to omega square. Then the equation can be changed to d square by d square is equal to minus omega square x, or d square by d square plus omega square x is equal to 0. That is equation 3. In this equation, omega is equal to square root of k by m is called angular frequency or angular velocity of the particle. The differential equation d square by d square plus omega square is equal to 0 is called differential equation of motion of simple harmonic oscillator. Now, the solution of differential equation. Suppose that the trial solution of the equation is of the form x is equal to c into e power alpha t, where c and alpha are arbitrary constants. Differentiating equation 1 with respect to t twice, we get dx by dt is equal to c alpha into e to the power of alpha t, and d square by d square is equal to c into alpha square into e to the power of alpha t. Substituting the values of x and d square by d square in the differential equation, then we get c into alpha square into e to the power of alpha t plus omega square into c into e to the power of alpha t is equal to 0, or c into e to the power of alpha t into alpha square plus omega square is equal to 0. Here c into e to the power of alpha t is not equal to 0, alpha square plus omega square is equal to 0. Therefore, alpha is equal to plus or minus square root of omega square minus omega square is equal to plus or minus I omega, where I is equal to square root of minus 1 imaginary number. So, the two possible solutions of differential equation are x is equal to c into e power plus I omega t and c into e power minus omega t. Now, the general solution of differential equation can be written as x is equal to c1 into e power plus I omega t plus c2 into e power minus I omega t. That is equation 2, where c1 and c2 are arbitrary constants. Equation 2 can be expanded as x is equal to c1 into cos omega t plus I sin omega t plus ct into cos omega t minus I sin omega t. That is equal to c1 plus ct into cos omega t plus I into c1 minus ct into sin omega t. Let us put c1 plus ct is equal to a sin phi and I into c1 minus ct is equal to a cos phi, where a and phi are new constants. Therefore, x is equal to a sin phi cos omega t plus a cos phi sin omega t. This can be simplified as x is equal to a sin omega t plus phi. That is equation 3. This is the solution of equation of simple harmonic oscillator. This equation gives the displacement of the simple oscillator at any instant of time t. Now, the physical characteristics of simple harmonic motion. The physical characteristics means displacement, velocity, acceleration, time period, frequency, phase, initial phase, etc. These are the physical characteristics of simple harmonic motion. The first point is displacement. The displacement of any particle executing simple harmonic motion at any instant of time t is given by x is equal to a sin omega t plus phi. In this equation, a and phi are constants, omega is angular frequency or angular velocity. The second characteristic is amplitude. The maximum displacement is called amplitude. In equation 1, if sin omega t plus phi is equal to 1, then x is equal to a, the maximum value of x. This is called amplitude. Therefore, amplitude of the simple harmonic oscillator is a. Now, the next characteristic is velocity. The rate of change of displacement is called velocity. Velocity v is equal to dx by dt. That is equal to omega a into cos omega t plus phi. Here, V is equal to omega into cos omega t plus phi can be written as V is equal to omega into square root of a square minus x square, where x is displacement, a is amplitude, and omega is angular frequency or angular velocity. In this equation, at the mean position, that is at x is equal to 0, the velocity v is equal to omega a, that is maximum value. That means at the mean position, the velocity becomes maximum. At extreme position, that is at x is equal to 0, x is equal to a, the velocity v is equal to 0. That means the velocity becomes minimum at extreme position. Now, the next characteristic is acceleration. The rate of change of velocity is called acceleration. Acceleration is equal to dv by dt, that is equal to d by dt of dx by dt, that is equal to d square x by dt square. Therefore, the acceleration d square x by dt square is equal to minus omega square a into sine omega t plus phi. Here, a into sine omega t plus phi can be replaced by x. Therefore, d square x by d square is equal to minus omega square x. Here, if x is equal to a, that means at extreme position, the acceleration d square x by d square is equal to minus omega square a. If x is equal to 0, that means at the mean position, the acceleration d square x by d square is equal to 0. Now, the next characteristic is time period. The time taken for one complete oscillation or vibration is called time period. It is denoted by t. Time period t is equal to 2 pi by omega. That is equal to 2 pi into square root of m by k, where omega is equal to square root of k by m. Or t is equal to 2 pi by square root of d square by d square by x. That means 2 pi by square root of acceleration by displacement. That is equal to 2 pi into square root of displacement by acceleration. This is the expression for time period. The next characteristic is frequency. The number of oscillations or vibrations made by a particle in 1 second is called frequency and is denoted by nu. Nu is equal to the reciprocal of time period, that is nu is equal to 1 by t, that is equal to omega by 2 pi, that is equal to 1 by 2 pi into square root of k by m, or nu is equal to 1 by 2 pi into square root of acceleration by displacement. Next, phase. The angle omega t plus phi is called the phase of vibration. Phase of a body or particle executing simple harmonic motion at any instant represents its state as regards its position and direction at that instant. So, the angle omega t plus phi is called phase. The last characteristic is epoch or initial phase or phase constant. The value of phase when t is equal to 0 is called initial phase or phase constant or epoch. In this case, when t is equal to 0, the phase is equal to phi. This phase phi is called initial phase or phase constant or epoch. Okay, thank you.